Hello and welcome to Power BI tutorials. In this video, I'll be going through the synchronization of the slicers. So for example, you have this slicer in continuation with the data set that we have. Just to repeat, we have imported an example sample data set with financials and would played around few of the charts and filters. So what we'll do is so the scenario is that if we want another chart, so let's say I'll take this chart and create a new page and then paste this chart on the other page, and I just want to slice and dice according to this page. So this is one page, this is showing cost, sales and cost, and this is showing showing profit. So what I need to do is I need to see products. So for example, if I see product, it is broken into different aspects. Let me turn on the data labels as well as the value there as well. So if I see here, if I select a product, totally it is updating the profiles and the profit and sales and stuff. If I want to create a slicer here, and let me create a slicer where and take a value, for example, discount band, or even rather I'll take the same one. So for example, instead of taking the slicer discount band, I'm taking product slicer. So yeah, this is the product slicer. If I click and let me turn on the data label as well, so this is showing all the values and related to that as well. So if I select here, let me turn this to a drop down and just adjust the size. So if I select here Montana, it is updated, the values are updated according to the product. So what I need to do is and if I say for example, if I select Amarilla here, so Amarilla means that I mean it is filtered, this page is filtered according or sliced according to this product, while this page is not slicing or filtering anything specific. What I need to do, I need to create a main page. I need to consider this as a main page. And what do we need to do is whenever we select some product, the next page or the pages that you want gets filtered according to this. So I'll go back to this page and see this is a different product that has been selected. So what I'll do is I'll delete that. There is the first method. The one method is to have copy and paste the slicer here. When you paste the slicer, you will have a notification a a dialog box that will say that one or more copied visual can stay in sync with the visual it was copied from. You want to keep this sync. So currently, if I'll do the sync here, it will be synced accordingly. So for example, if I select here VTT, this page gets updated, and you see here this page also gets updated. If I select a product here, Amarilla, the first page gets updated with the product as well. If I clear everything, the second page also gets cleared. So this is one thing that we can use, sync the slicers in between the pages. So wherever you select something, you can directly synchronize the other pages as per the requirements. One thing I need to show you here is the slicer has complete values, and a menu, we would say. What you open up is the go to the view menu, and you will see sync slicers. So it is synchronize slicers and control their visibility across pages in your report. I just click on open up, and if you see here, sync slicer, and this is showing a menu where everything is being shown here. So there are two aspects to it. One is synchronization, the other is the visibility. So what you can do is you can, by default, because we have synced it already, it is synchronized again. So if I click on, so for example, remove the checkbox from page one, this means the other way around will not be synced. So if you see here, it's not synced. However, if we select something here, the page 2 will get updated accordingly, but we need to have some settings in there as well. So yeah, so sorry about that. You see here, the synchronization is working in the page 1 and page 2 as well. So yeah, there you go. So moving on to the visibility part. So for example, if I want to remove this slicer, I don't want to show this, but the filter data is there. So if I see Canada 1.27 million, and if I clarify that, it gives the updated value based on the synchronization and based on the slicers, that visibility as well. So if I click here, I forgot to synchronize. Now it will show the values. If you see here, it's updated, but the slicer is not visible. So this means that there is a slicer, there's a selection pane where you can show or hide something. So if you want to show this there is a slicer existing, but we can't see the slicer here. So yeah, because of the fact that it's been turned off, the visibility has been turned off in the selection in the sync slicer menu. There are also advanced options where we can group the selection according to the group name, as well as we can have checkbox that says synchronize field changes to other slicer and synchronize filter changes to other slicer. We will be going through that when we'll be creating a dashboard or a report that have multiple pages and multiple aspects of the views. So this is just the basic overview of that, how we can show, hide, synchronize slicers accordingly. So this is pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can write it in the comment. And if you want to follow more videos and learn more about Power BI, you can subscribe to my channel, as well as like this video as well. So we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.